Chapters 6 through 10 of the second book of the Kings, from the Young's Literal Translation. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Mark Penfold. Chapter 6. And sons of the prophet say unto Elisha, Lo, we pray thee, the place where we are dwelling before thee is too strait for us. Let us go, we pray thee, unto the Jordan, and we take thence each one beam, and we make for ourselves there a place to dwell there. And he saith, Go. And the one saith, Be pleased, I pray thee, and go with thy servants. And he saith, I go. And he goeth with them, and they come in to the Jordan, and cut down the trees. And it cometh to pass, the one is felling the beam, and the iron hath fallen into the water. And he crieth, and saith, Alas, my lord, and it asked. And the man of God saith, Whither hath it fallen? And he showeth him the place, and he cutteth a stick, and casteth thither, and causeth the iron to swim, and saith, Raise to thee. And he putteth forth his hand, and taketh it. And the king of Aram hath been fighting against Israel, and taketh counsel with his servants, saying, At such and such a place is my encamping. And the man of God sendeth unto the king of Israel, saying, Take heed of passing by this place, for thither are the Arameans coming down. And the king of Israel sendeth unto the place of which the man of God spake to him, and warned him, and he is preserved there not once nor twice. And the heart of the king of Aram is tossed about concerning this thing, and he calleth unto his servants, and saith unto them, Do ye not declare to me who of us is for the king of Israel? And one of his servants saith, Nay, my lord, O king, for Elisha the prophet, who is in Israel, declareth to the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in the inner part of thy bedchamber. And he saith, Go ye and see where he is, and I send and take him. And it is declared to him, saying, Lo, in Dothan. And he sendeth thither horses and chariot, and a heavy force, and they come in by night, and go round against the city. And the servant of the man of God riseth early, and goeth out, and lo, a force is surrounding the city, and horse and chariot. And his young man saith unto him, Alas, my lord, how do we do? And he saith, Fear not, for more are they who are with us than they who are with them. And Elisha prayeth, and saith, Jehovah, open, I pray thee, his eyes, and he doth see. And Jehovah openeth the eyes of the young man, and he seeth, and lo, the hill is full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. And they come down unto it, and Elisha prayeth unto Jehovah, and saith, Smite, I pray thee, this nation with blindness. And he smiteth them with blindness, according to the word of Elisha. And Elisha saith unto them, This is not the way, nor is this the city. Come after me, and I lead you unto the man whom ye seek. And he leadeth them to Samaria. And it cometh to pass at their coming into Samaria, that Elisha saith, Jehovah, open the eyes of these, and they see. And Jehovah openeth their eyes, and they see, and lo, in the midst of Samaria. And the king of Israel saith unto Elisha at his seeing them, Do I smite? Do I smite, my father? And he saith, Thou dost not smite. Those whom thou hast taken captive with thy sword and with thy bow art thou smiting? Set bread and water before them, and they eat and drink, and go unto their lord. And he prepareth for them great provision, and they eat and drink, and he sendeth them away, and they go unto their lord. And troops of Aram have not added any more to come into the land of Israel. And it cometh to pass afterwards, that Benhadad king of Aram gathereth all his camp, and goeth up, and layeth siege to Samaria. And there is a great famine in Samaria, and lo, they are laying siege to it, till the head of an ass is at 80 silverlings, and a fourth of the cab of dove's dung at 5 silverlings. And it cometh to pass, the king of Israel is passing by on the wall, and a woman hath cried unto him, saying, Save my lord, O king. And he saith, Jehovah doth not save thee. Whence do I save thee? Out of the threshing floor, or out of the wine vat? And the king saith to her, What to thee? And she saith, This woman said unto me, Give thy son, and we eat him today, and my son we eat tomorrow. And we boil my son, and eat him. And I say unto her on the next day, Give thy son, and we eat him. And she hideth her son. And it cometh to pass at the king's hearing the words of the woman, that he rendeth his garments, and he is passing by on the wall, and the people see, and lo, the sackcloth is on his flesh within. And he saith, Thus doth God do to me, and thus he doth add, if it remain, the head of Elisha son of Shaphat upon him this day. And Elisha is sitting in his house, and the elders are sitting with him. And the king sendeth a man from before him. Before the messenger doth come unto him, even he himself said unto the elders, Have ye seen that this son of the murderer hath sent to turn aside my head? See, at the coming in of the messenger, shut the door, and ye have held him fast at the door. Is not the sound of the feet of his Lord behind him? He is yet speaking with them, and lo, the messenger is coming down unto him. And he saith, Lo, this is the evil from Jehovah. What, do I wait for Jehovah any more? Chapter 7. And Elisha saith, Hear ye a word of Jehovah. Thus said Jehovah, About this time tomorrow a measure of fine flour is at a shekel, and 2 measures of barley at a shekel in the gate of Samaria. And the captain, whom the king hath, by whose hand he hath been supported, answereth the man of God, and saith, Lo, Jehovah is making windows in the heavens. Shall this thing be? And he saith, Lo, thou art seeing it with thine eyes, and thereof thou dost not eat. And 4 men have been leprous at the opening of the gate, and they say one unto another, What? We are sitting here till we have died. If we have said, We go into the city, then the famine is in the city, and we have died there. And if we have sat here, then we have died. And now, come, and we fall unto the camp of Aram. If they keep us alive, we live, and if they put us to death, we have died. And they rise in the twilight to go in unto the camp of Aram. And they come in unto the extremity of the camp of Aram, and lo, there is not a man there, seeing Jehovah hath caused the camp of Aram to hear a noise of chariot, and a noise of horse, a noise of great force. And they say one unto another, Lo, the king of Israel hath hired against us the kings of the Hittites and the kings of Egypt to come against us. And they rise and flee in the twilight, and forsake their tents, and their horses, and their asses, the camp as it is, and flee for their life. And these lepers come in unto the extremity of the camp, and come in unto one tent, and eat, and drink, and lift up thence silver, and gold, and garments, and go and hide. And they turn back and go in unto another tent, and lift up thence, and go and hide. And they say one unto another, We are not doing right this day. A day of tidings it is, and we are keeping silent. And we have waited till the light of the morning. Then hath punishment found us. And now come, and we go in and declare to the house of the king. And they come in, and call unto the gatekeeper of the city, and declare for themselves, saying, We have come in unto the camp of Aram, and lo, there is not there a man, or sound of man, but the bound horse, and the bound ass, and tents as they are. And he calleth the gatekeepers, and they declare to the house of the king within. And the king riseth by night, and saith unto his servants, Let me declare, I pray you, to you that which the Arameans have done to us. They have known that we are famished, and they are gone out from the camp to be hidden in the field, saying, When they come out from the city, then we catch them alive, and unto the city we enter. And one of his servants answereth and saith, Then let them take, I pray thee, 5 of the horses that are left, that have been left in it. Lo, they are as all the multitude of Israel who have been left in it. Lo, they are as all the multitude of Israel who have been consumed, and we send and see. And they take 2 chariot horses, and the king sendeth after the camp of Aram, saying, Go and see. And they go after them unto the Jordan. And lo, all the way is full of garments and vessels that the Arameans have cast away in their haste. And the messengers turn back and declare to the king. And the people go out and spoil the camp of Aram. And there is a measure of fine flour at a shekel, and 2 measures of barley at a shekel, according to the word of Jehovah. And the king hath appointed the captain, by whose hand he is supported, over the gate. And the people tread him down in the gate, and he dieth, as the man of God spake, which he spake in the coming down of the king unto him. Yea, it cometh to pass, according to the speaking of the man of God unto the king, saying, 2 measures of barley at a shekel, and a measure of fine flour at a shekel are, at this time tomorrow, in the gate of Samaria. And the captain answereth the man of God, and saith, And lo, Jehovah is making windows in the heavens. It is according to this word? And he saith, Lo, thou art seeing with thine eyes, and thereof thou dost not eat. And it cometh to him so, and the people tread him down in the gate, and he dieth. Chapter 8. And Elisha spake unto the woman whose son he had revived, saying, Rise and go, thou and thy household, and sojourn where thou dost sojourn. For Jehovah hath called for a famine, and also it is coming unto the land 7 years. And the woman riseth, and doth according to the word of the man of God, and goeth, she and her household, and sojourneth in the land of the Philistines 7 years. And it cometh to pass at the end of 7 years, that the woman turneth back from the land of the Philistines, and goeth out to cry unto the king for her house and for her field. And the king is speaking unto Gehazi, servant of the man of God, saying, Recount, I pray thee, to me the whole of the great things that Elisha hath done. And it cometh to pass, he is recounting to the king how he had revived the dead, and lo, the woman whose son he had revived is crying unto the king for her house and for her field. And Gehazi saith, My lord, O king, this is the woman, and this her son, whom Elisha revived. And the king asketh at the woman, and she recounteth to him, and the king appointeth to her a certain eunuch, saying, Give back all that she hath, and all the increase of the field from the day of her leaving the land even till now. And Elisha cometh into Damascus, and Ben-Hadad king of Aram is sick. And it is declared to him, saying, The man of God hath come hither. And the king saith unto Hazael, Take in thy hand a present, and go to meet the man of God. And thou hast sought Jehovah by him, saying, Do I revive from this sickness? And Hazael goeth to meet him, and taketh a present in his hand, even of every good thing of Damascus, a burden of 40 camels. And he cometh in, and standeth before him, and saith, Thy son Ben-Hadad king of Aram hath sent me unto thee, saying, Do I revive from this sickness? And Elisha saith unto him, Go, say, Thou dost certainly not revive, seeing Jehovah hath shewed me that he doth surely die. And he setteth his face, yea, he setteth it till he is ashamed, and the man of God weepeth. And Hazael saith, Wherefore is my lord weeping? And he saith, Because I have known the evil that thou dost to the sons of Israel. Their fenced places thou dost send into fire, and their young men with sword thou dost slay, and their sucklings thou dost dash to pieces, and their pregnant women thou dost rip up. And Hazael saith, But what is thy servant the dog, that he doth this great thing? And Elisha saith, Jehovah hath shewed me thee, king of Aram. And he goeth from Elisha, and cometh in unto his lord. And he saith unto him, What said Elisha to thee? And he saith, He said to me, Thou dost certainly recover. And it cometh to pass on the morrow, that he taketh the coarse cloth, and dippeth in water, and spreadeth on his face, and he dieth, and Hazael reigneth in his stead. And in the 5th year of Joram son of Ahab king of Israel, and Jehoshaphat is king of Judah, hath Jehoram son of Jehoshaphat king of Judah reigned. A son of 32 years was he in his reigning, and 8 years he hath reigned in Jerusalem. And he walketh in the way of the kings of Israel, as did the house of Ahab, for a daughter of Ahab was to him for a wife, and he doth the evil thing in the eyes of Jehovah. And Jehovah was not willing to destroy Judah for the sake of David his servant, as he said to him, to give to him a lamp to his sons all the days. In his days hath Edom revolted from under the hand of Judah, and they cause a king to reign over them. And Joram passeth over to Zair, and all the chariots with him, and he himself hath risen by night, and smiteth Edom, that is coming round about unto him, and the heads of the chariots, and the people fleeth to its tents. And Edom revolteth from under the hand of Judah till this day. Then doth Libnah revolt at that time. And the rest of the matters of Joram, and all that he did, are they not written on the book of the chronicles of the kings of Judah? And Joram lieth with his fathers, and is buried with his fathers in the city of David, and reigned doth Ahaziah his son in his stead. In the 12th year of Joram son of Ahab king of Israel reigned hath Ahaziah son of Jehoram king of Judah. A son of 22 years is Ahaziah in his reigning, and 1 year he hath reigned in Jerusalem, and the name of his mother is Athaliah daughter of Omri king of Israel. And he walketh in the way of the house of Ahab, and doth the evil thing in the eyes of Jehovah, like the house of Ahab, for he is son-in-law of the house of Ahab. And he goeth with Joram son of Ahab to battle with Hazael king of Aram in Ramoth Gilead, and the Arameans smite Joram. And Joram the king turneth back to be healed in Jezreel of the wounds with which the Arameans smite him in Ramah, in his fighting with Hazael king of Aram. And Ahaziah son of Jehoram king of Judah hath gone down to see Joram son of Ahab in Jezreel, for he is sick. Chapter 9. And Elisha the prophet hath called to one of the sons of the prophets, and saith to him, Gird up thy loins, and take this vial of oil in thy hand, and go to Ramoth Gilead. And thou hast gone in there, and see thou there Jehu son of Jehoshaphat son of Nimshi. And thou hast gone in, and caused him to rise out of the midst of his brethren, and brought him into the inner part of an inner chamber, and taken the vial of oil, and poured on his head, and said, Thus said Jehovah, I have anointed thee for king unto Israel. And thou hast opened the door, and fled, and dost not wait. And the young man goeth, the young man the prophet, to Ramoth Gilead, and cometh in, and lo, chiefs of the force are sitting. And he saith, I have a word unto thee, O chief. And Jehu saith, Unto which of all of us? And he saith, Unto thee, O chief. And he riseth, and cometh into the house, and he poureth the oil on his head, and saith to him, Thus said Jehovah, God of Israel, I have anointed thee for king unto the people of Jehovah, unto Israel. And thou hast smitten the house of Ahab thy lord, and I have required the blood of my servants the prophets, and the blood of all the servants of Jehovah, from the hand of Jezebel. And perished hath all the house of Ahab, and I have cut off to Ahab those sitting on the wall, and restrained, and left in Israel. And I have given up the house of Ahab like the house of Jeroboam son of Nebat, and as the house of Baasha son of Ahijah. And Jezebel do the dogs eat in the portion of Jezreel, and there is none burying. And he openeth the door, and fleeth. And Jehu hath gone out unto the servants of his lord, and one saith to him, Is there peace? Wherefore came this madman unto thee? And he saith unto them, Ye have known the man and his talk. And they say, False! Declare, we pray thee, to us. And he saith, Thus and thus spake he unto me, saying, Thus said Jehovah, I have anointed thee for king unto Israel. And they haste, and take each his garment, and put it under him at the top of the stairs, and blow with the trumpet, and say, Reigned hath Jehu. And Jehu son of Jehoshaphat, son of Nimshi, conspireth against Joram. And Joram was keeping in Ramoth Gilead, he and all Israel, from the presence of Hazael king of Aram. And King Joram turneth back to be healed in Jezreel of the wounds with which the Arameans smite him in his fighting with Hazael king of Aram. And Jehu saith, If it is your mind, let not an escaped one go out from the city, to go to declare it in Jezreel. And Jehu rideth, and goeth to Jezreel, for Joram is lying there, and Ahaziah king of Judah hath gone down to see Joram. And the watchman is standing on the tower in Jezreel, and seeth the company of Jehu in his coming, and saith, A company I see. And Joram saith, Take a rider, and send to meet them, and let him say, Is there peace? And the rider on the horse goeth to meet him, and saith, Thus said the king, Is there peace? And Jehu saith, What? To thee and to peace? Turn round behind me. And the watchman declareth, saying, The messenger came unto them, and he hath not returned. And he sendeth a second rider on a horse, and he cometh in unto them, and saith, Thus said the king, Is there peace? And Jehu saith, What? To thee and to peace? Turn round behind me. And the watchman declareth, saying, He came unto them, and he hath not returned, and the driving is like the driving of Jehu son of Nimshi, for with madness he driveth. And Jehoram saith, Harness. And his chariot is harnessed. And Jehoram king of Israel goeth out, and Ahaziah king of Judah, each in his chariot. And they go out to meet Jehu, and find him in the portion of Naboth the Jezreelite. And it cometh to pass at Jehoram's seeing Jehu, that he saith, Is there peace, Jehu? And he saith, What is the peace, while the whoredoms of Jezebel thy mother and her witchcrafts are many? And Jehoram turneth his hands, and fleeth, and saith unto Ahaziah, Deceit, O Ahaziah! And Jehu hath filled his hand with a bow, and smiteth Jehoram between his arms, and the arrow goeth out from his heart, and he boweth down in his chariot. And Jehu saith unto Bidkar his captain, Lift up, cast him into the portion of the field of Naboth the Jezreelite. For remember, I and thou were riding together after Ahab his father, and Jehovah lifted upon him this burden. Have I not the blood of Naboth and the blood of his sons seen yesternight, the affirmation of Jehovah? Yea, I have recompensed to thee in this portion the affirmation of Jehovah. And now lift up, cast him into the portion according to the word of Jehovah. And Ahaziah king of Judah hath seen, and fleeth the way of the garden house. And Jehu pursueth after him, and saith, Smite him, also him in the chariot, in the going up to Gur, that is Iblaim. And he fleeth to Megiddo, and dieth there. And his servants carry him in a chariot to Jerusalem, and bury him in his burying place with his fathers in the city of David. And in the 11th year of Joram son of Ahab reign did Ahaziah over Judah. And Jehu cometh into Jezreel, and Jezebel hath heard, and putteth her eyes in paint, and maketh right her head, and looketh out through the window. And Jehu hath come into the gate, and she saith, Was there peace to Zimri, slayer of his lord? And he lifteth up his face unto the window, and saith, Who is with me? Who? And look out unto him do 2 or 3 eunuchs. And he saith, Let her go. And they let her go, and some of her blood is sprinkled on the wall and on the horses, and he treadeth her down. And he cometh in, and eateth and drinketh, and saith, Look after, I pray you, this cursed one, and bury her, for she is a king's daughter. And they go to bury her, and have not found of her except the skull, and the feet, and the palms of the hands. And they turn back, and declare to him. And he saith, The word of Jehovah it is, that he spake by the hand of this servant Elijah the Tishbite, saying, In the portion of Jezreel do the dogs eat the flesh of Jezebel, and the carcass of Jezebel hath been as dung on the face of the field in the portion of Jezreel, that they say not, This is Jezebel. Chapter 10. And Ahab hath 70 sons in Samaria, and Jehu writeth letters, and sendeth to Samaria unto the heads of Jezreel, the elders, and unto the supporters of Ahab, saying, And now, at the coming in of this letter unto you, and with you are sons of your lord, and with you are the chariots and the horses, and a fenced city, and the armor. And ye have seen the best and the uprightest of the sons of your lord, and have set him on the throne of his father, and fight ye for the house of your lord. And they fear very greatly, and say,
Lo, the 2 kings have not stood before him, and how do we stand? We?
And he who is over the house, and he who is over the city, and the elders, and the supporters, send unto Jehu, saying, Thy servants we are, and all that thou sayest unto us, we do. We do not make any one king. That which is good in thine eyes, do. And he writeth unto them a letter a second time, saying, If ye are for me, and to my voice are hearkening, take the heads of the men, the sons of your lord, and come unto me about this time tomorrow to Jezreel. And the sons of the king are 70 men, with the great ones of the city, those bringing them up. And it cometh to pass, at the coming in of the letter unto them, that they take the sons of the king, and slaughter 70 men, and put their heads in baskets, and send unto him to Jezreel. And the messenger cometh in, and declareth to him, saying,
They have brought in the heads of the sons of the king.
And he saith, Make them 2 heaps at the opening of the gate till the morning. And it cometh to pass in the morning, that he goeth out, and standeth, and saith unto all the people, Righteous are ye. Lo, I have conspired against my lord, and slay him. And who smote all these? Know ye now that nothing doth fall of the word of Jehovah to the earth that Jehovah spake against the house of Ahab, and Jehovah hath done that which he spake by the hand of his servant Elijah. And Jehu smiteth all those left to the house of Ahab in Jezreel, and all his great men, and his acquaintances, and his priests, till he hath not left to him a remnant. And he riseth, and cometh in, and goeth to Samaria. He is at the shepherd's shearing house in the way. And Jehu hath found the brethren of Ahaziah king of Judah, and saith, Who are ye? And they say, Brethren of Ahaziah we are, and we go down to salute the sons of the king, and the sons of the mistress. And he saith, Catch them alive. And they catch them alive, and slaughter them at the pit of the shearing house, 42 men, and he hath not left a man of them. And he goeth thence, and findeth Jehonadab son of Rechab, to meet him, and blesseth him, and saith unto him, Is thy heart right, as my heart is with thy heart? And Jehonadab saith,
It is.
Then it is, give thy hand. And he giveth his hand. And he causeth him to come up into him into the chariot, and saith, Come with me, and look on my zeal for Jehovah. And they cause him to ride in his chariot. And he cometh into Samaria, and smiteth all those left to Ahab in Samaria, till his destroying him, according to the word of Jehovah that he spake unto Elisha. And Jehu gathereth the whole of the people, and saith unto them, Ahab served Baal a little, Jehu doth serve him much. And now, all the prophets of Baal, all his servants, and all his priests, call ye unto me. Let not a man be lacking, for a great sacrifice I have for Baal. Every one who is lacking, he doth not live. And Jehu hath done it in subtlety, in order to destroy the servants of Baal. And Jehu saith, Sanctify a restraint for Baal. And they proclaim it. And Jehu sendeth into all Israel, and all the servants of Baal come in, and there hath not been left a man who hath not come in. And they come into the house of Baal, and the house of Baal is full, mouth to mouth. And he saith to him who is over the wardrobe, Bring out clothing to all servants of Baal. And he bringeth out to them the clothing. And Jehu goeth in, and Jehonadab son of Rechab, to the house of Baal, and saith to the servants of Baal, Search and see, lest there be here with you of the servants of Jehovah, but the servants of Baal by themselves. And they come in to make sacrifices and burnt offerings. And Jehu hath set for himself in an outplace 80 men, and saith, The man who letteth escape any of the men who I am bringing in unto your hand, his soul for his soul. And it cometh to pass at his finishing to make the burnt offering, that Jehu saith to the runners and to the captains, Go in, smite them, let none come out. And they smite them by the mouth of the sword, and the runners and the captains cast them out, and they go unto the city, to the house of Baal, and bring out the standing pillars of the house of Baal, and burn them, and break down the standing pillar of Baal, and break down the house of Baal, and appoint it for a draught house unto this day. And Jehu destroyeth Baal out of Israel. Only the sins of Jeroboam son of Nebat, that he caused Israel to sin, Jehu hath not turned aside from after them, the calves of gold that are at Bethel and in Dan. And Jehovah saith unto Jehu, Because that thou hast done well, to do that which is right in mine eyes, according to all that is in my heart, thou hast done to the house of Ahab, the sons of the fourth generation do sit for thee on the throne of Israel. And Jehu hath not taken heed to walk in the law of Jehovah, God of Israel, with all his heart. He hath not turned aside from the sins of Jeroboam, that he caused Israel to sin. In those days hath Jehovah begun to cut off some in Israel, and Hazael smiteth them in all the border of Israel, from the Jordan at the sunrising, the whole land of Gilead, of the Gadite, and the Reubenite, and the Manassite, from Aroer, that is by the brook Arnon, even Gilead and Bashan. And the rest of the matters of Jehu, and all that he did, and all his might, are they not written on the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel? And Jehu lieth with his fathers, and they bury him in Samaria, and reign doth Jehoahaz his son in his stead. And the days that Jehu hath reigned over Israel are 28 years in Samaria. The end of chapters 6 through 10. Recording by Mark Penfold.